Ladies and gentlemen, politics. Politics is always a very, very dirty game. And there must be betrayal in every political deal that Raila Amolo Odinga is involved. I'm saying this because President William Samuel Arap Ruto has never ever betrayed his own people. William Ruto has always rewarded loyalty. But Raila Odinga has always betrayed his people, the people who are supporting him. Like for instance, in this case, the Wiper Party leader, Kalonzo Musyoka, is complaining that he has been betrayed again by Raila Amolo Odinga. I'll play for you that video. But this time round, I'm blaming Kalonzo Musyoka. Why? Because it is actually not the first time being betrayed by Raila Odinga. The only problem with Kalonzo Musyoka is that he never learns. He will never ever learn from his mistakes following Raila Amolo Odinga. Before we go into the details, I'm requesting you, if you are listening to me and you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. You can also give this video a like. If you do that, YouTube will automatically recommend this video in particular to reach out to others so that we can grow. And to my returning subscribers also, I want to appreciate you for your continued support, because without that support, then this channel cannot be where it is. And that is why I don't take your support for granted. Let me give you the details. The National Dialogue Committee report is dead completely, just like the Building Bridges initiative. And this time round, the only person who is complaining, who is extremely disappointed, is the Wiper Party leader, Kalonzo Musyoka. Just look at this short video clip, then we proceed.
Because this document was presented and should have been passed as it is, but we have others sponsoring court action, because it's very easy to know who is behind court action. Therefore, I'm asking both William Ruto and Raila Odinga to stand up and stamp the authority on what we agree. Sisi hatujazoea kutumiwa kiovyo ovyo. Sisi hatujazoea kutumiwa kiovyo ovyo. Sisi hatujazoea kutumiwa kiovyo ovyo.
The majority leader in the National Assembly, Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah, who was also among the National Dialogue Committees representing the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, is not complaining, meaning that the Kenya Kwanza Alliance leaders had already been informed by William Ruto. But Azimio leaders were not informed by Raila Odinga of what is going on in the National Dialogue Committee report. Raila Odinga betrayed them. So the most shocking thing here is that Kalonzo Musyoka is blaming Raila Amolo Odinga. Let me read for you this statement that was made by Kalonzo Musyoka. He says that there is still time to show goodwill by implementing the agreements in the National Dialogue Committee report. It is the responsibility of those who nominated the NADCO committee, Raila Odinga and President William Ruto, to come out and give directions. Otherwise, we will see that they have misused us. My simple advice to Kalonzo Musyoka, he should just blame Raila Amolo Odinga, the person who nominated him in the National Dialogue Committee. He should solve his own problems with Raila Odinga. He should never ever involve President William Samoei Arap Ruto, because the Kenya Kwanza Alliance leaders are not complaining. So this is a matter that should be handled by Azimio leaders only. The Kenya Kwanza Alliance are very well organized. Martha Karua also reacted on this matter. She took to her Twitter account and said this: the National Dialogue Committee report was all along meant as a pacifier for the restless masses, meaning to stop the demonstrations, comma, jobs for the big boys, meaning the NATCO was meant to stop the demonstrations and also create job, of course, for Raila Amolo Odinga, who wanted to use the NATCO report ahead of the 2027 general elections to be the opposition leader and pushing ahead the Kenya Kwanza regime's legislative agenda for the country. So the question is, based on Kalonzo Musyoka and Martha Karua's allegations, do you think that President William Samoei Arap Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga had a secret political deal, had a secret agreement, worked together to officially end the National Dialogue Committee report? Do you think that is true? In my considered opinion, I don't think so. I don't think William Ruto and Raila Odinga had a secret agreement to end the National Dialogue Committee report due to various reasons. Because number one, remember Raila Odinga's statement saying that he wants the National Dialogue Committee report to be implemented as it is without any alterations. That is the first reason. Number two, I strongly believe that William Ruto outsmarted Raila Odinga in the NATCO report. So there was no any agreement to end the NATCO report. William Ruto outsmarted Raila Odinga in this case. But there are three possible reasons as to why Kalonzo Musyoka is blaming, is suspecting Raila Odinga worked with William Ruto to end the NATCO report. So the question is, why do you think Kalonzo Musyoka is suspecting Raila Odinga worked with William Ruto to end the National Dialogue Committee report, of which it is not true? Number one, Kalonzo Musyoka is suspecting Raila Odinga because Raila Amolo Odinga is not someone you can trust. Just like I had said it earlier on. Raila Odinga has always betrayed Kalonzo Musyoka, that he will support, that he will endorse his presidential bid over and over again. So basically, Kalonzo Musyoka has lost his trust on Raila Odinga. That is why he is suspecting Raila Odinga on this matter. Number two, Kalonzo Musyoka is suspecting Raila Odinga because Raila is not complaining about the end of the NATCO report. Why do you think Raila Odinga is not complaining on this matter? Because remember the Building Bridges initiative. Raila Odinga complained a lot. Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta did everything possible, including going up to the Supreme Court, but the BBI was declared null and void. So in my considered opinion, the reason as to why Raila Odinga is not complaining, it is because Raila Odinga has officially retired from the local politics. Raila Odinga is focusing on the African Union Commission chairmanship position. Raila Odinga currently has a very, very busy schedule on the African Union Commission campaigns. So he has no time for the local politics. That is why he is not calling for the demonstrations. Otherwise, Raila Odinga would have complained a lot, including calling for the demonstrations. And finally, Kalonzo Musyoka is suspecting Raila Odinga because William Ruto endorsed Raila Odinga for the African Union Commission. Top job. So in Kalonzo Musyoka's mind, he thinks that William Ruto and Raila Odinga are working together. And especially, Kalonzo Musyoka seeing ODM party leaders praising William Ruto. But in the real sense, William Ruto is not working with Raila Odinga at all. William Ruto cannot and will not allow, he does not need Raila Odinga in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. William Ruto endorsing Raila Odinga was nothing political, but it was just a goodwill from William Samoei Arap Ruto, also because of the interest of the country. You know, William Ruto is not a bad person. William Ruto does not revenge. When William Ruto agrees to support you, he will support you to the end. That is it. I don't know what you think. I would also want to know your thoughts, your views and your opinions in the comment section down below. Let me see you again in my next video analysis. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. My name is Jason. Bye bye. Have a good night.